for you. Why do you think like the world have so much pain, like anger, violence, crime? For me, it's all about love. Like, what is love? First, the American dictionary describes love as a deep tender feeling of affection of and solicitude toward a person, such as that are arising from kindness or a sense of honest. The New Testament and the Bible describe it. They call it agape, which is an affection of benevolence or agapeo. That's mean to love in social and moral sense. In Matthew 22nd, verse 34 to 40, there is a man that asks Jesus a question, which is the greatest commandment in the law. And Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is love your neighbor as yourself, as you love yourself. So today I'm going to talk about the 3 points of love, which is love yourself, love your neighbor, and love your enemies. The first one is love yourself. Love is an inside job. Love is an inside job. That's mean like to first love your partner, you have to love yourself. You have to know who you are. Like you have to accept the flaw in you before to accept the flaw in another person. Like if you change your personality, like to make someone love you or try to love someone, that's not gonna work, and you can tell. That's mean, as you can see, you have to accept who you are, having a self-respect and having a healthy regard for yourself, knowing that you are a worthy human being. And the tip for you, I have a tip for you, that when two people are working of being the best version of themselves, that's when the most magical long-term relationship happen. And the second one is love your neighbor. Who is your neighbor? Now, your neighbor is not only your family, your friend. It's sometimes people you may not know, and people you don't know, and people that you even dislike. So all you can show love for those people is forgiving them. Just as Jesus loved all his people and is willing to forgive their sins, we must be willing to forgive others who have done wrong to us, and help. Each of you guys can have something that you can give to someone who is in need. You can give your money, your time. You can make you can be a volunteer or something. And the third one is love your enemies. Do we really have enemies in 21st century? Maybe not, but we have someone that we really hate. We have someone that make her life difficult. So, in Matthew 5, verse 43 to 45, you have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemies. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be son of your Father in heaven. So the first step is to pray for them. Is to pray for who you hate and who persecute your life. And the second is being compassion. Like, for me, I challenge you guys to love yourself, love your neighbors, and love your enemies. That the world could be a better place to live if we learn to love each other, no matter what race, religion, or sexual orientation. So I challenge you guys to do the 3 steps of love, and thank you.